As Jamaicans, you don't know we go. Challenge accepted. Welcome back to another video here on TXT Track Time. Trackies, it's been a few days since I've been on camera, but today I got time to do another bulk recording. So I have a few more topics for y'all to enjoy, and I'll be discussing them. Obviously, I'm going to be breaking them up into separate segments so that it's easier to consume, right? But before I get into the first topic, guys, please remember to hit that like button. Now, hitting the like button not necessarily means that you just like the video alone, but it means you like the channel on a whole. So support the channel by hitting the like button, guys. Please do so. Do it right now, please. Thank you. And of course, if you've yet to subscribe, okay, yeah, we're on a buzzer going out here, subscribe to the channel and continue to enjoy, obviously, our content. Now, with that said, let's jump into the first topic that I have for you all. Now, you've seen the thumbnail, so you know what it's about. Yes, it's no joke, it's no mistake. Shaunae Miller-Weibo has set her sights on the 200 meters. Now, post her winning the NACAC Championships 400 meters title, she said, listen, I have won everything that is on offer in the 400 meters. It is time for me to move on and look elsewhere. And you know which part she look? Right in line at the Jamaican them. Yeah, she a target them. And why am I saying that? Because obviously the Jamaicans are currently the leaders in this particular event, the women's 200 meters. So obviously if she's taking a shot at the 200 meters, she's definitely taking a shot at us, right? So Shaunae Miller-Weibo has signaled her intent to take up the 200 meters seriously come next season and challenge the Jamaicans for the top spot. Now we have Shericka Jackson Miller, the fastest woman alive in the 200 meters, 21.45 seconds, and Elaine Thompson-Herah, the third fastest woman ever in the 200 meters, 21.53 seconds. These are the girls that she will be coming after, right? But let us take a look at Shaunae Miller's personal bests and if they stand a chance of, or if she stands a chance of coming down to a 21.5 or 21.4 to challenge the big guns, Shericka Jackson and Elaine Thompson-Herah. So her personal best over the 100 meters, best believe it, she has dipped below 11 seconds. Yes, her personal best is 10.98 seconds. And in the 200 meters, it is 21.74 seconds. And she's way out there in the 400 meters, 48.36 seconds. So those are her personal best. Now, when I compare them, let's use somebody that has also taken the 400 meters seriously. Shericka Jackson, the fastest woman alive right now in the 200 meters. Her personal bests are 10.71 and 21, obviously, 0.45 and 49.47. So right now, obviously, Shaunae chumps her in terms of strength. When it comes to being a quarter miler, Shaunae is the best of the best right now. And obviously, she has won everything on offer in that event. But can she get as fast as a Shericka or Elaine to, contend or contest with them over the 200 meters? It's a possibility. Think about it, guys. Now, obviously, we saw Shericka taking the 200 meters seriously and 100 meters seriously last season, or more seriously last season, right? And especially for the 100 meters, we saw where she was able to dip below 11 seconds, running 10.7s, right? And her 200 meter, she didn't get a chance to, really dig into that last year. But coming this season, we see we're okay. Off a 10.71 now, it is 21.45. Absolutely ridiculous. Can Shaunae Miller turn her long legs over and, be as quick as these girls? Remember Usain Bolt. Remember they said tall people can't sprint. Not so. We saw Usain Bolt being tall, and we saw how quickly he was able to turn his legs over. So we know for a fact that tall people can sprint. No, is it in Shaunae now to obviously take on such speeds? Boy, for me, I think it's definitely going to be a challenge for Shaunae, because when I look at her running style, she runs a bit heavy to me. Like she definitely looks like she's carrying a lot of load on her when she's running. That's just the vibe I get from her when she's running. Not to say that she can't sprint fast, but I'm saying that's the vibe I get from her when she is running. So definitely she's going to have to become more light on her feet if she expects to challenge Shericka and Elaine. Because let me tell you something, that 200-meter bend is where the race is gonna be won, right? Will she be able to make up enough ground on such speedsters around the 200-meter bend so that by the time they come off the bend, she's not that far, and then she can use her 400-meter strength to try to overhaul them. We have seen her beat them on the circuit already, so we know she can beat them in the final straight. The problem is, at their best, can she defeat them when they tear off that bend? Will she be able to catch up? We saw last year she was so out of sight that she just gave up in that 200-meter race completely. She was like, I ain't even gonna try. There's no way I'm getting back. Right? We saw that from her last season. But with her now taking the 200 meters much more seriously, will she be able to do any damage there? Obviously, she knows she's going to have to work on her speed because she said it. She's going to work on her speed and see if she can really challenge these girls. And I believe that, she doesn't even have to be a 10-7 sprinter, right? Because we saw Daphne sprinter being 10-8s and able to run 21-6s. And think about it, right? She would have more strength than a Daphne that was considered a fast finisher, so, or a stronger finisher. So if she can even get into the 10-8s, you best believe it that come that home stretch, both Shericka and Elaine will have trouble on their hands because she will be coming after them. And remember, those long strides, she's gonna eat up a lot of ground. So she's definitely coming after them, and I definitely believe that she has it within her, especially now that she's taking it seriously to dip below that 21-7 barrier and go into the 21-6s or 21-5s, and who knows, 21-4s. And we did see for a few years where persons were saying that, if she ever decided to take that 200-meter more seriously, she could stand the chance of breaking the world record. And I do believe so as well. So now that she's taking the 200 meters more seriously, you best believe that the world record, not only the Jamaicans, but the world record is also in her sights. And she has a strong possibility of getting it because guess what? She has everything working in her favor, especially body type that, listen, not everybody's going to be blessed to be born with these long legs that you can turn over so quickly. That is her biggest, I think, pro over all of the other athletes. It's just how tall she is and how much ground she'll be able to eat up with each of her strides. So I definitely think that she is coming for us. But guess what? As Jamaicans, you don't know we go. Challenge accepted, because everybody that comes out and tries to challenge us, we meet them back with just as much fire or even more. So now that we know that, listen, she's going to be coming, Shericka is going to be up in her game. Elaine is also going to be up in her game. Shelly's still there, going to be up in her game as well, because guess what? None of these athletes want to lose. We saw what happened over the progression of the last 2 years with the 100 meters. These girls upped their game because they knew other athletes were targeting them and wanted to take them down, and they were able to step up big. I mean, talk about the biggest step up I've ever seen, and take the 100 meters women's 100 meters sprints, and now we're seeing the 200 meters into a new league. And yes, I know that the world records are still there, but forget those world records for a time and just look at the general times that athletes have been able to run over the years for these sprint events, and you will really see that we're entering a new era, I suppose, for these sprinting events. And obviously I'm loving it, but I know that our women will be up to the challenge, and anything where Shaunae bring, we are going to push back. And we're going to say, all right, you can do that. We can do it better. But let's see. I can't wait to see Shaunae Miller take up that 200 meters seriously, because I really want to see these times, progress. And also, I want to see that world record go. I want to see those times that have been on the books that, are a little bit suspicious for multiple reasons. We want to see them go. And also, my favorite thing to say is the bag. That them world record they a stop some bag. The girl them need to eat some proper food. I mean, I said them not eat a food now, because them a eat a food, but more of them eat more food, right? So if they can get that world record in this time that we're living in, I can just imagine the type of endorsements that they will be getting and how much highlight now will be on that event. Because it doesn't matter who gets it, because everybody are gonna be able to eat a food. Because if you want me run against the world record holder, you better give me your money too, You better make sure to make my pocket feel nice when we run against them, right? So that's just how I'm looking at it. So Chakis, sound off in the comment section below and let me know. How do you think Shaunae will be able to do in that 200 meters? Do you think she's a big threat? I think she is, but I think we're also up for the challenge. Sound off. And as usual, like the video and do not forget to subscribe. I'll catch you in another one.